Greetings, infinite ones. I am Sonya, the cosmic, divine mother essence. Welcome. Greetings. It is a joy, it is an honor for all of us to connect in this space. Yes, beautiful ones. It is no mistake that you have tuned in to the Treasure Is You podcast. So, in this episode, dear ones, awakened by soul presence. Yes. For all of the new viewers, I speak the language of the soul. I have an intimate relationship with the soul. And it all started at the tender age of 4, possibly 3, but I will say around 4 or 5 years old for me, dear ones. Yes. At that young, tender age, I was shown things, and my clear cognizance, which of course I did not know that word then, it was online at that age. So I knew at that young age, beautiful ones, infinite ones, that, get myself comfortable here. I knew at that young age why I was here. Yes. I knew as well who I was. Yes, at this young age. And from that moment, dear ones, I observed every day. I just naturally would observe the world around me. And I didn't speak much because I was observing. I was observing my family. I was observing the people that I came across on the street, my friends. I was observing adults, their behavior. I remember this. But before I get deep into that story or those stories, for all of the new viewers, dear ones, you have tuned into the Treasures You podcast. And these podcasts are healing spaces. Now, for some people, you may say, I don't need healing. Well, I beg to differ, dear ones. Every one of us needs healing. We need some type of healing because this life journey, if you didn't know, you're on a journey, is all about learning. It is all about healing. It's about growing, expanding, remembering who and what we are. So this is a healing space. The intention was already set for this podcast and for all of my podcasts until I am told to stop or I am told to do something else. This is your space. Your soul asked for this. Yes, your soul, my soul, and everybody's soul who is watching. Even if some of you may be a little resistant, a little unsure, that's okay if you are. Because we are in a new cycle, dear ones. And everything about our essence is about learning and elevating and coloring outside the lines, removing ourselves from our comfort zones. Yes, when a person decides to do such things, decides to walk a new path that will enrich every part of their lives, then those people will receive, and those people have just elevated themselves in all levels. And because of that, these individuals can fly. They are striving to reach beyond the stars because our essence, yes, our essence, dear ones, is beyond the stars. So you're reaching for yourself. This is a healing space. We speak about such things as being energetic beings, being multi-dimensional beings, connected to everything and everyone. This is what we talk about on this podcast. Because the life journey, dear ones, does not talk about these things. As a matter of fact, the life journey focuses on surface and superficial things. It is when your soul, remember, I speak the language of the soul. It is when your soul guides you during your everyday. You get aha moments. You may get glimpses of things. Your soul will put certain people in your life to give you messages. And by the way, dear ones, let me tell you, for me, I received 3 messages in a row. Yes, from my soul. I received confirmations today, and it was quite lovely. Yes, I met an extraordinary woman, a very powerful woman. Yes. And this lady, she walked up to me. She did not know me from Adam. You like how I said that, from Adam? Oh my God. I'm not a person of sayings, but lately I have been saying these sayings. And as I say that she did not know me from Adam, she really did know me on a soul level. But This was in a grocery store, and she actually read my mind. She was repeating words that I was thinking because my soul was trying to uplift me. I was in, I don't want to say deep thought, but I was thinking more than I should. So my soul brought this other beautiful soul that I have never met, at least in the physical. Of course, our souls have met, but not in the physical. So this lady, we bumped into each other 2 times, and yes, she repeated the same words that I was thinking. Yes, she repeated the same words. And then she continued to tell me what I needed to do. And this lady and I embraced like 4 times because it was so beautiful. Yeah, it was. And then I had 2 other things that happened to me prior. It was 3 things that happened to me in a row. But this lady, she was like, how they say, the icing on the cake. There's another saying. Then I keep tuning into these sayings. But she was the, I'm trying to think of my own saying. She was a divine beauty, wisdom. That's it. She brought me some wisdom. She aligned with me to confirm what I had already known so I could lighten up. Yes. So she was, for me, a breath of fresh air. And I'm going to tell you a part of what she said, because I say this here because I'm back in my home state where we have seasons now, and I love the weather. I love the weather. And like today was I think it got into the 50s. We had snow, and we're going to get snow. We're going to get some more snow. So we have snow on the ground. But this lady said to me, okay, this is the lady who does not know me. She said to me, the first thing she said to me is, "You're like the weather, beautiful." She said that to me because I always say, wow, it is so beautiful out here. So she said that to me. You're like the weather, beautiful. That was the first thing she said to me. And then she continued to tell me what I was thinking and that everything was going to be okay, because I was thinking a lot. And I was like, wow. So it was a confirmation for me. So she just lightened up my day. Yes, she lightened up my day, and I'm so grateful for her. Yeah, I am grateful for you. As if she tunes into my podcast, because I did tell her about it. So I am grateful for you. Just letting you know, you are an angel, and you brightened up my day. You you are a breath of fresh air. Yes, yes. Just sharing with you guys a part of what happened to me today. And when all of us witness and experience certain things as I experienced today. And I have experienced many other things throughout my journey. This is what makes it so exciting. This is why it is so necessary and beneficial to know who and what you are, to make the space so you can always connect with that higher aspect that is divine. Yes, that is divine. Oh, yes. And when we connect to that divine essence that is us, it transforms you, it unites us. All of the troubles, all of your worries, guess what? They go away. Yes, they go away. And we realize that this life is a gift, and it helps us to lighten up and to realize that life is not so bad. We make things up in our mind to say that life is bad because things may not be working out the way we want them to. But when all of us can make the space, can breathe, yes, breathe, dear ones, because we are the breath. Yes. So when we can do these things, you will begin to see heaven on earth. Yes, you will. And you know what? I want to share this. This was around 2012. And this happened to me quite often. I would be at my job walking. I lived by a beach at that time. So I would be walking on the beach and I would literally feel myself being lifted. Seriously, I would feel this force of energy as I'm walking because I was walking fast, but I would feel this energy lift me off the ground like an inch. Like I could feel it. I felt that energy. It was like pushing me. So when it pushed me, it would lift me a little. Yes, I felt that a lot in 2012. And I'm still to this day trying to figure out what that was about. You know, if that was my energy, was that a message? But yeah, I would that would happen to me. I literally felt that. I felt this force of energy like pushing me and lifting me just like an inch. And I would say to myself, wow, like I would feel this. I would feel this energy. When we can make the space, as I said, you will witness synchronicity in your life. You will witness heaven on earth, especially if you walk. If you walk out in nature, you will experience that. And it is just a beautiful thing to witness. Yes. When you witness that, your mind is free. There's no obstacles. There's nothing to deter you. And there's nothing that's going to take this moment away from you. Yes. Yes. So I definitely witness heaven on earth a lot. I haven't been walking too much lately, because it's been cold, and I usually have these hand warmers, and I have these uh, leg warmers for my feet, but they're battery operated, and I don't have the extension because yes, I get cold and I have to be warm. So I haven't been walking outside lately. I go inside and I do some exercise, but I haven't been walking. Yeah, I haven't. But yes, you will. When you make the space, you will witness alignment, synchronicity. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, dear one. So just wanted to share that with you guys. And on that note, let us close our eyes. All right. All right, beautiful ones. Let's breathe in your life force. Breathing in, bringing in light within your body. Feeling relaxed, knowing that all is well and that we are in a healing space, a space of alignment, a space of remembrance. As we continue to breathe in, we are visualizing all of our chakras. They are open, light and bright, and balanced. And we are seeing a beautiful, clear quartz crystal being placed in each chakra. This is to keep each chakra open and bright. We are doing our self-care. We are feeling our hearts. We are knowing ourselves. We are grounded with roots of unconditional love, joy, and benevolence. We are resilient in every way. And in this healing space, we are seeing with the eyes of enlightenment. We are hearing with the gift of clear audience. And we are bringing these two gifts into union. As we acknowledge our sun and moon aspects, giving thanks for this life, giving thanks for this moment, and knowing that whatever needs to come in alignment will come into alignment. What needs to be healed will be healed, because we are present. Breathe it in. So it is, thy will is done. You can open your eyes. All right, beautiful one. So this is a healing space, as always. And I just like to share that with people because there's so many misconceptions out there, dear ones. People think so many different things. And I'm here to share with everyone here that when you are present, Okay? You are in control. Nobody else is in control unless you give your power away. Okay? If you give your power away, that means, as I always say, you don't know who and what you are. Because if you did know who and what you are, you would not give your power away. We are not shrinking anymore. We are not people pleasing anymore. We are not performing to get an Academy Award because it's not necessary. Those are the byproducts that we have created on the life journey that told us we had to do such things to get by. But we're no longer getting by. We are standing firmly, grounded in our truth. Okay? Knowing who and what we are. Now, this may be new for some people, and it's okay because guess what? We are in a new cycle. And this new cycle is about you knowing who and what you are. It is about us all being free from all of those conditions that we have been experiencing, witnessing, embodying. Yes, I know I have. So, in this new cycle, this is what's so exciting about this cycle, is because it's a new chapter. It's a brand new chapter. So just think of a book. You're reading a book and you just started the book. You just started reading the book. This is the first chapter. So this is what this new cycle is about. You're beginning this new chapter in your life. You are the author. You get to create this new narrative that does not shrink, that does not hide, that does not people please, but this new version of yourself expresses yourself. This new version of yourself creates from the heart. Yes. And this is the cycle that we're in, dear ones. Yes, it is very exciting. It puts stuff and it helps to put things in perspective. Yeah, it does. It helps greatly with that. It helps us to key in to what really matters in our lives. Yeah, it does. This is why this moment is beneficial for each soul, because it's teaching us to slow down. It's teaching us to see ourselves. It's teaching us to be present, okay, and not think about, because we can do things, we can do multiple things, but we want to be 100%. Yeah, 100%. We don't want to be here 80%, and then 20% somewhere else. No, we want to be here 100%. Because when you are present completely, this is how you receive gifts. You receive wisdom. You receive because you're present. You can't receive if you're not present. So, in this space as well, we are learning, as I said, we just grounded, but we're learning to be focused on the things that is important in our lives and not to allow ourselves to be consumed with a lot of social media. Yeah, that's a major one for all of us. Yeah, that's a major one. It is so easy to get sucked into that. But we have to have the strong will to not get sucked into that. Because we're in a new cycle where we are focusing on the things that is or the things that really matter to us. Now, for some, you may not know what really matters to you yet, and that's okay. But you will figure it out. Yeah, you will. But in this video, I would call this a jump start. Yeah. A jump start so you can right now focus on what matters to you. Nothing else. Yeah, nothing else. Not with your friend or what matters to your friend, what matters to your cousin. You. Keying into you. So we are awakened by our soul's presence. So do you feel your soul's presence? Yeah. It's a peaceful feeling. It's relaxed. It's not busy. Okay. It's not rushing. It's peace. It's relaxation. It's your presence. Yes. So the more that you tune into these podcasts, dear ones, you are actually changing your vibration. You are changing your DNA. Okay, so this is a part of epigenetics because we can change our DNA. And how do we do that? We do it by changing our thoughts, our actions, the time that we spend in certain places. We need to spend more time in the places that we love, that excite us, that nurtures us, that lifts us up. These are the environments that all of us are supposed to be in. Now, we don't supposed to be in toxic environments. Yeah. And if you are in a toxic environment, that means that you are learning something. That's what that is. Oh, yeah, I know about that. I've been in many toxic environments. Yeah. So you're learning something. You're learning, you're creating a stronger foundation. Yeah, you're learning. Remember that. Everything really is learning, dear ones. Everything. So when we can realize that, stay on that vibration that says everything is learning, then guess what? A lot of things in your life won't bother you because you know that you're learning. And for the new viewers, Earth is the school of life, and we are the students, we are the children. We are also masters. So we are here on Earth, the school of Earth, and we are all in a master class, mastering ourselves. Yes, this is what we're doing. So this podcast is about that. Okay? It is about the master mastering itself. Now, I have on my website, I haven't put up this journey. I have not put it up yet. And it is soul alignment, the path of the master. Because we are the master. New viewers, you're a master. Your soul led you here. Yes. Your soul led you here to show you you, to show you that we have to slow down. We have to be present. We don't have to get all upset and bent out of shape when things aren't going our way. Okay? So this is what is happening right now. Everything is being recalibrated. This is why I talk slower, because we are slowing down. So when we slow down, this helps our vibration stay consistent. It helps you to be present. And this is how the healing begins, because you're making the space. Yes, you're making the space by listening, by slowing down. Because when you slow down, guess what happens to your heart? Your heart slows down. It slows down to a slower, natural rhythm that matches the universe. Did you know that? Yes. It matches the universe. It's in sync with the universe. So this is what is happening right now. Every word that I speak, it is helping to create new sparks of information within the body, because the body and the mind loves newness, new ideas. Our body holds memory just like our mind does. As I said, being in this podcast is healing, because you are receiving new information. You're slowing down. You're present. You are aligning. Yeah. So another thing I want to say, dear ones, is that, as you know, this is a healing space. And because this is a healing space, whatever may be going on in your life, I want you to know that everything is going to be A-OK. All right? Just letting you know that I'm reassuring you, because Every experience that you have, you are meant to have it, and you will get through it. This is what builds your character. All right? This is, what did I say? I said, Earth is a school. We are the students. So we are learning. Everything is learning. Every single thing is learning. I just had a podcast and I talked about the zebra. Yes, the zebra, dear ones. The zebra wears its stripes proudly, representing the whole, representing every color in the rainbow with its black and white stripes, accepting itself. And this is why we have to accept ourselves. So that was a word that I chose. It came into my head. So then I ran with it. I just naturally just started speaking about the zebra. Where I'm going with this is that everything is connected. Every word is connected. Every person is connected. Every expression, every single thing, you can connect it in some way. And I just think that's fascinating. So today, with that lady talking to me saying that the weather is beautiful, just like you. When she said that, I was like, wow. So that was our connection. But everything is connected, dear ones. Everything. Every single thing. And as I just said, that's pretty fascinating to me. Everything. And everything circles back to you. That's another thing you need to know. It will always circle back to you. Every experience. But we have to pay attention, right? We have to be present to realize those things. All right, beautiful ones. Awakened by soul presence. So, what is your soul telling you right now? Are you relaxed? Do you feel like you want to create something? Do you feel lighthearted? Do you feel empowered? Do you feel nurtured? Well, dear ones, if you feel any of those things or not, I am here to share with you that you are powerful beyond measure. You are present, and the treasure is you. Much love to you. Much love.